Hello, how are you? Today we're going to do a laboratory exercise in the house. We've been cooped up in our house during this COVID crisis, and we must pay attention to the environment that we live in. Many of you know I've written books on melanin, dealing with the science of melanin, dark matter, dark secrets, impact of melanin and how it impacts our bodies. Well, I want today I want to kind of do an experiment on what's going on in our houses. How do you protect yourself? Most of us are used to all these conveniences that we have around our house, the gadgets that we have, Wi-Fi routers, microwaves, computers, appliances, all this invisible energy is around us, but how do we monitor it? Since the beginning of the universe, the sun has sent out waves, and these have been electric and magnetic waves. So that's why there's something out there called electromagnetic frequencies, EMF. It's really radiation. So the part that we see from the sun is called visible light. Visible light is only like 350 to about 750 nanometers. That's a billionth of a meter. Everything else that's out there, you don't necessarily see, but it's out there impacting our bodies. So what we'll do today is like measure some things to give you a visualization of what's really happening. So power lines, again, we don't pay attention to some things like this new technology that's out there that can actually impact our bodies and us not realizing it. So what I did, I got this electromagnetic radiation tester. I also have an electromagnetic radiation detector. So this one's very sensitive because it picks up both electric and magnetic waves. So what we're going to do here is just do a quick experiment on looking at how you measure this. So electric waves can be measured by volts per meter. Magnetic waves are measured by micro-Tesla. So this one here, see it says 0. It's not reading anything. If I actually put it close to the computer, it starts to read something, and it reads about 4 volts per meter and about 0.7 micro-Tesla. So the numbers are there. So it looks like 0 here because I can't point it. If I point it, it reads, but you can't see it. But if I point it, even where the battery is, it's recording, but it's nothing harmful. So if I put this here and show you the cell phone. So the cell phone, this is currently not on Wi-Fi nor Bluetooth. Registers nothing. Even if I go to my settings and I turn on Wi-Fi, and then I also go in settings and I turn on Bluetooth, still no recording. So it seems like it's harmless. However, I'm going to turn off Bluetooth because I don't like to have that around me in terms of anywhere near me. I'm turning off the Wi-Fi. I don't need to have the Wi-Fi turned on, cell phone. But if I take the phone, let's see. I'm going to get a phone to call this phone. Just a minute. We're told that the most dangerous time to speak on the cell phone is when the phone is registering a call coming in. So if I have this here, and I actually dial the number, you'll see the numbers change. See, it's registering right now as the phone is being detected, calls being monitored. So it says harmful at that moment that the phone is actually being registered talking. So now when I turn this off, in the call, see it stops. So do not have this by your head. Dangerous. Do not put this by your head. I stress this all the time. Use your earpiece. Use the microphone function. Do not put this by your head. I just showed you what happens. Right now, without registering anything, it's okay. So beyond the cell phone, finish with that, because we're going to do this quick experiment with phones, with the appliances, and also plants. Okay, try to quickly get through this. Maybe we'll have a discussion about it later on and talk about it, but right now I just want to show you the technology. So if I put the phone down and I show you the cordless phone, they say cordless phones, this one has 5.8 gigahertz of energy, but it doesn't register anything. Even if I turn it on, it's not registering. I'll show you later on when I flip to show you the other appliances that it's the base of the cordless phone system where you put it in that is actually charging and registering. So let's look at you see the cell phone, you see the dangers there when it's turned on and the energy is being emitted. High intensity electrical transmission and also magnetic transmission. Now, interesting, if we look at, let's say, a light, a lamp. Here's a lamp. It's not plugged in. So from the light bulb here, all the way through the lamp is a wire. The wire goes into the wall. Now, I'm getting ready to plug this in, and then you'll see there's energy through here without me even turning it on. So I plugged it in. Even though it's not on, it's registering. And it's registering primarily electrical energy. And the electrical field is about 134 volts per meter. Now again, the electrical field and the magnetic field can penetrate your body, penetrate your cells. That's why it's important to understand the gadgets that you have around you. So now, if I turn this on, it changes to about 167 volts per meter. So the light itself, the lamp itself is generating energy. So put it close to it. Further I move away from it, goes away. But that light itself is emitting energy. And again, as soon as I unplug that, I'm going to show you the light's on. I'm going to unplug it. Stops. Basically zero. So again, that's electromagnetic, that's electrical energy coming from a light and a lamp. There's another lamp that's important to talk about. You've seen these lamps, the ones that you can just tap and it turns on. So right now, even though this lamp is unplugged, oh great, nothing's going on, it's unplugged. So if I actually plug this lamp in, plug it in without even turning it on, oops, I touched the touch lamp. If you see the numbers, three light lamp in terms of the three phases of the lights. But when I tap it, and it's pretty high, it's higher than that lamp, about 250 volts per meter. So just having this around you can potentially be generating energy. Turning it off, still generating energy. And about 250. So even if I did not touch it, it would be generating energy. So lamp, light, So let's look at quickly microwave and air fryer and the cordless phone base. So this microwave right here, not plugged in. Put this close to it. It's registering about 80 volts per meter and it's not even plugged in. Move away, stops beeping. If I plug this in, plug it in, the volts per meter is about 200 volts per meter, and now you have magnetism being generated. The magnetic field is 2.95. It's not even turned on. All this is plugged in. Let's say we turn it on. What do these numbers go up to? $35.9 microtesla. That's pretty high. And then for the electrical field, it's about 293. That's for microwave. Turn it off or move further away from it. Stop. So you don't certainly want to be on top of a microwave, but being away from it is critical. It's microwave. Let's look at, I'll unplug the microwave. I'll plug in a air fryer. So the air fryer is registering electric field even though it's unplugged, about 30 volts per meter. I'll plug in the air fryer. It's not even turned on, but the volts per meter are about 215 electric field, and then for the magnetic field, it is 0.83. So again, if we turn it on, it goes up to about, it's even higher than the microwave, about 40.5 microtesla, and the electric field is about the same, about 211. So, having these types of appliances around, even though I'm away from it, still beeping because of the energy, much stronger than the microwave. So it's finished, complete, not registering any harmful impulses as I go away from it. But again, having that around you all the time can be potentially problematic. Let's look at this cell phone, the cordless phone, I'm sorry. But plug in the cordless phone, there's no measurement on it. It's not the phone that's the problem. You know there's a battery in here, antenna right there. It's not the phone, it's the base. So the base is what's generating that energy. This isn't the main base either. It's just a remote base. Move further away from it, of course, the energy goes down. But all this is around us. All these gadgets are maintaining a sense of energy that we understand. So if you think about that, imagine what's going on with plants. We even talk about plants. The Secret Life of Plants. This is a book by Tompkins and Bird, and they go into discussions about electromagnetism, harmonic life of plants, force fields, humans and plants, the mystery of plant, and the human aura as well. It's important to have plants around you. And I just found it interesting that even with these gadgets, they're detecting the electricity coming from the plants. It's the last thing I'll show you for this quick experiment. And at some point, we'll have a discussion about the material we're looking at. Let me show you this. So, plants. By a window. Nighttime could be different, but right now it's registering as 0. I go test the plant. The electric field on this one is about 4 volts per meter. Can't see it. Four volts per meter. Go over here. Measuring about 4 volts per meter. This went up to 7, 8 volts per meter. No magnetic energy, but just the electricity. I've moved the plants around at certain occasions to see if it's placed in the house. There's a reason why that one is shining or emitting and then that one doesn't. Is it the place in the room? I've switched them around, and sometimes the energy level even goes up higher, as if they're saying, please don't move me, or hey, I like this place better. So your plants are actually speaking to you. They are actually part of your life. Having plants in your house is very important to give you a sense of nature. We don't go outside as much as we should. We don't walk barefoot in the grass, in the soil. As we connect ourselves to these places, we then become more adaptive to the world rather than taking ourselves away from the world. So again, you can use on your own. You can get your own detector. Detector, and you can on your own measure the radiation. I've also gone outside, and maybe the next time that we meet, I'll take this outside to show you certain areas that seem to be generating some energy. I've noticed riding on certain roads where they have the large metal poles with the wires, telephone wires, those areas light up a whole lot. I certainly have a car which has the navigation system in there, so it's detecting the energy from the navigation system also. So we have to be very understanding that computers, the telephones, the cars, all this energy that's around us can impact us without us even knowing it. So again, that's the quick experiment, 20-minute experiment, and we will at some point come back and discuss this in a maybe open forum, or have a discussion about the not just the science behind this, but some other research that's been going on. Okay, thank you for your time. And again, protect yourself. I guess the last thing I talk about is, as you protect yourself, this is I wear a hematite necklace. And even show you this. So hematite, tourmaline, there's certain types of crystals that can be protective. So the hematite itself is not generating, it actually absorbs energy. And the part that is interesting, there's a magnet on my necklace that keeps it together. That's where you see something emitted from the necklace. But again, hematite by itself can be protective. Tourmaline, think about certain crystals that you can have around your house that can maybe diffuse some of this energy. Okay, be safe.